Hey guys, I'm at a place called One Buddhism. It's basically a retreat thing for my temple that I'm at, hanging out here for 2 days, which is Saturday and Sunday. This is like the residential area where you basically sleep. And I've been here since this place has been built. I saw it being built when I was little, so ever since then, I just been coming here periodically every like once a year, I guess. This is just the walkway to the main part of the Won Buddhism area. This is just a view you'd see if you come here. This is a video of me just walking to the main building of the Won Buddhism area, and they also have a pet cat that's roaming around the center temple area that I'm at right now. That's another residential area. This walkway is pretty long. Long. I'm not sure if the video does its justice on how long the walk to get to the main building area is. I'm just running to get to the main area faster, so I don't bore you guys just seeing just me walking. So this is the main area of the Won Buddhism area. This is the gift shop for like other visitors. These are the days that they're open. They basically sell things that are related to the temple here. Huh. This is new. They made a more better looking seating area. Last time I came here, this was just all grass, so they must have updated it for a seating area. I'm assuming those are just like the thing to block the shade. This is the eating area where you basically eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. As you hear someone preparing dinner for the people who come here. This is the cat. This is where the cat eats its food. And this is the main building. And there's the cat sitting right there. His or her name is Haemi. The cat lives here, so. Hi, Haemi. Oh, big old yawn. Anyways, this is the meditation hall that you do meditation in. I'll zoom out so you can see the whole picture. there's the parking, and over there, where I'm pointing over there is like there's a trail out there somewhere, so you could walk around in nature. And that's just like the exit out of the center. Like I mentioned in the video, this is Haemi the cat that lives at this Won Buddhism area. She's an outdoor cat, so she doesn't really come inside. Plus, I think she takes care of the rodents and wildlife that are pests in this area. The cat's friendly to me because I've been here before and she knows me, so she or he. The cat's just chilling around, just sitting. These are just pictures of the cat, Haemi, that I took at the Won Buddhism Center area that I'm staying at for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. This is how the dining room area of the Won Buddhism Center looks like with a lot of people in it for dinner. This is the inside of the meditation hall building where you basically go to meditate. You're not allowed to bring food or drinks, but the water has to be in the tumbler with a lid. This is the inside of the meditation hall where you meditate. This is the room. And I'm not sure if this video does the room justice on how big it is. This is the view that you see when you're in this building. And this is the, same room but like the back side of it. It's dark right now because no one's in here. It is 7 o'clock right now where I'm at the Won Buddhism Center. This is the sunset view. I'm not sure if the video can catch it well, but this is the sunset. And since I'm here for 2 days, this is definitely going to be a part 1 of the video, like part 1, day 1. And if I find something interesting in the part 2, day 2, when I leave on Sunday, I might record it. These are the sunset pictures when I was walking towards the residential area to sleep for the day. Hope you like these pictures. This is day 2 of me staying at the Won Dharma Center. And I'm definitely probably leaving today on Sunday. So I'll probably try to take some pictures or videos of things that are eventful today. Like if I do something eventful today. This is one of the residential houses that I mentioned yesterday when I first came here. And this is the inside of the residential area where you sleep basically. These are the bathrooms. These are the rooms you stay in, depending on how long you're staying here. These are more rooms. And this is just the hangout, relaxing spot of one of the residential areas. This is one of the inside of the room, how the room where you sleep at looks like. They have a sink, normal, living space stuff. And this is this is what the bathroom looks like. And this is just like the exit. It basically loops around all the way, so this is the exit. They also have a courthouse, like in the middle, where you could hang out and do something. I don't know what you're gonna do in this tiny little court area, but it's here. This is a video of the wildlife that you see here. Trying to get as close as possible without spooking them. I'm not sure if you can see it because it's, morning and this is some sort of woodpecker. No. There it is. I'm not sure if the video does its justice because it's morning and oh, that woodpecker just flew off. The picture of the woodpecker that I took this morning was a northern flicker. I don't know what specific gender the woodpecker is, but I took a picture of it, and I hope you like these pictures I took of the woodpecker. Hey guys, I'm leaving. I'm leaving from the Dharma Center to go home, so I didn't film that much interesting stuff right now because it's like raining outside. So, you know. Also, I might stop by a museum on the way back home. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope the video is not too long for you. Not too long for you guys to watch it. This point onward is just a video slash vlog of the Norman Rockwell Museum I'm at with my family, my dad, my mom, my sister. So, hope you like this further part of the video. And sorry if the video is a little bit too long for you guys to watch. Hey guys, I'm at a museum called the Norman Rockwell Museum. This is the entranceway.
But he also said, I don't want to work for the Saturday Post anymore. And from 1960 to 1970, the guy, Norman Rockwell, changed from this all white, whimsical, small town, funny scenes of Americana to focusing almost completely on civil rights and the African American experience and integration and indigenous people. I'm surprised they even. Right. Well, okay, so your Saturday Evening Post, here's the guy who's been doing the covers for 40 something 1960 through 1964, the most famous artist in America. I'm speculating, but what he said, you know, the Saturday Sorry.
No problem.
He got 315 covers. He easily could have called up to some reporter, hey, you know, I said some University painting, they don't want to show it. So I'm just imagining, but yeah, why would they publish it? Because they did. But that taboo just got, kicked down big time. So this was started as a tribute to the United Nations, though, 7 years earlier, as a sketch. And if you come in the summer when our studio is open back there, you'll see the sketch, which is really long and all in charcoal, with all of these same people, and you photograph all these 300 photos. Almost all of these kids, a lot of these people up here. This is his wife Mary, by the way. She died the year that they painted this. 1959. Well, we think that people think it's not, but a lot of people say it's that Norman Rockwell. It does have a little bit of a resemblance to his face, but it's not him. This guy is the one who's saying, hey, I'm the only normally dressed white guy in this whole bunch here. It's like, he's not very contemporary. Correct. Jim Martin, one of his neighbors in Arlington, and he aged backwards. Like, if you look all the way over here, that painting is from 1942. That's Jim Martin. Jim Martin is in this one right behind the gentleman is standing in the lower right-hand corner. Jim Martin is in this one. Jim Martin is in that one. But here, 20 years later, he's younger, but it's still the same guy. So good observation there. So this was borrowed by the United Nations and it hung outside the General Assembly of the UN, right outside the General Assembly building. We have pictures of two popes standing in front of it. Then it was returned to us and they made it into a mosaic, and the mosaic is still permanently in the UN. Yeah. So another influential one. So as you said, you saw the Ruby Bridges. I want to point out that everyone says Ruby Bridges, and it's a good assumption because in this, I'm going to tell you the story in a minute, but you probably won't know. It doesn't, yeah. Ruby Bridges was one of the four African Rockwell never said this is Ruby Bridges. So three other girls went through this similar scenario, so we do have to acknowledge that it's not just about her. The model herself is Linda Gunn, portrait of Linda Gunn. Rockwell never says
Oh, kids be kids, they'd be crying.
some people could say this is hospital. What is typical of a 6-year-old? This is an artistic decision, right? We don't know what she's doing. But yet, she looks confident, gorgeous, defiant, but also, where is she in relation to the marshes? Is she cringing back?
An old boxing painting. Hmm. This is this looks like an old newspaper cover.
So far today is all about people, right? It's 100% people, people, people. But the government approach, and he's already been the most famous.
Also, don't mind the person in the background. And person in the background, he's just giving a tour around the museum, so you know you'd hear him in the background. That's why you hear a person in the background.
Out to the desert.
It's like he's giving a tour.
Tweed jacket and a tie, and Oxford shoes, and we have pictures standing right here on the Utah-Arizona border, I believe it is. This is called the Glen Canyon Dam. And the government said, this is an interesting story, the government said, go out and paint us a picture of the dam. We want to, celebrate our work building these big dams, and we're going to put this in our visitor center. He got out there and said, this is just a mechanical drawing. That's not what I do. My work is about people. So he went to the nearest Navajo Native American village, knocked on the first door. This family came out. They were real people.
This is probably a family tree, I think. I'm not sure.
From the front, they weren't standing here. They were standing in front.
Norman Rockwell family tree.
She's not there. Send it back to the government. Well, we just asked you to paint your dam. What do you think the native valley, what do you think these people might be thinking?
What the hell's going on here?
But what tells you in a painting the indication it might be sad? How about the dog? So that's the sail. Isn't that a very sad? I mean, that's metaphorical. The dog doesn't have anything. That's a metaphorical symbol. Here we have freedom and independence. Here we have this dog looking down and going, if he could channel the thoughts of his masters, that was our family burial. That was the village my grandparents lived in. That was where we used to hunt and fish. Now it's underwater. I'm not saying the dams are bad, by the way, we need them. But this is what Rockwell's trying to portray. The government hung that he was so famous and so influential. You ask, why did they publish that? Why did the government put this in the visitor center for the dam all these years? They still own it. This is only on loan from the U.S. Department of the Interior. This was in the visitor center of the Glen Canyon Dam for all these years. And they might ask for it back. I hope not. So that's how he ended his career, with civil rights, with integration, with indigenous, with Latino, with African American. We have one that they just took away was civil rights. Very unlocked people in this area got the Rockwell and
Wait a minute, I think I've seen this picture before, or painting. I think it's been referenced in movies, like this exact, pose. Not pose, scene.
two things that you should really see. You have to read about them. You get more information than I can even tell you, because there's no time. But this was an extremely influential series in the 1940s to mobilize people's support for World War II. Right. FDR said, we have 4 freedoms that we must fight for. And he was telling people, we're going to be at war soon. These are freedoms that we have. This is not the way people in Europe now are living. We have freedom of expression. We have freedom from fear. We have freedom to worship how we please. And we have freedom to join together, have food, join together in safety with our family. We have to fight for these things. So this was to raise awareness and raise millions and millions of dollars for the World War II effort. And these paintings went on a big tour of Europe a few years ago, ended up being displayed right in front of Normandy Beach, the very last stop, right in front of the beach. This whole room, a lot of people say, what happened to all those 3,000 oil paintings? Where did they all go? This whole room is owned by General Electric. Half the room are Norman Rockwell paintings that he all did in the 1920s, and everyone in this whole room is to advertise General Electric tungsten filament light bulbs. The light bulbs were this big. You'll see them in there. And so that's a Rockwell. That whole side of the room are all Rockwell. Some of these are Wyeth's, some of them are other famous artists. But they were all in a hallway in the General Electric office building in Ohio for decades. And still don't know that they're still on loan in General Electric. So this is what happens is priceless works of art. They're hanging in a hallway of an office building in Ohio. There's General Electric.
Is this like football? Yeah, it's football. The olden day outfits of football, I guess. Traditional drawings of people having conversations. This is a comic panel that artist I just showed you the information made. I'm probably walking through the museum in the incorrect order, but I'm putting this in the vlog, so. I could probably draw that easily. Just a picture of a wave with pen. Ooh, I like this one. Sketch of the rough seas. And this is what the museum store is over there. Also, sorry if this is like a sudden jump cut to the me at the museum part of the vlog. I like this one because it has dolphins and an underwater, like a ship that's driving at the bottom of the river or pond. That's interesting, unpredictable drawing you wouldn't expect at a museum. This is probably a political cartoon, maybe. I'm not sure. For the time, looks a lot. Looks extraordinary. Illustrations of like Rockwell. Don't even know how to pronounce the middle name. Paris and Edison collection. Not sure what that. I'm not sure what that thing is, but it's probably there for a reason. This is some sort of a Greek Olympic, I think. That's what it looks like. The torch. Huh. A grandpa and their kids in the attic. Oh, yeah, this looks like an attic, I think. They're just talking about something. Holding a candle. I like this one. This looks like a painting you'd see in a rich person's house. Like above the fireplace, like. Guess these are advertisement ads that this person made. The son and father are playing chess together. And judging by the picture, I think the son's winning, and then the dad's just trying to think of an idea to thinking about a way to win against the son. This painting looks like that she just woke up from the middle of the night, well, she looks like she woke up in the middle of the night and it just heard something outside her room. And this painting is probably someone doing a science experiment in some sort of warehouse, I think. I mean, if any of these paintings look good, you could just try to look up the museum that I mentioned at the start of the section of the vlog in this massive video that I'm gonna upload on my YouTube channel when I get home. You could look it up online and stuff and come here for yourself. Oh, look, it's enthusiastic. A bunch of people just hanging out somewhere, telling jokes, I guess. the guy's, the guy's. This is funny. He's trying to smack a snake into a box. And this is an old performance that they have on TV. Okay. I wonder how they keep the books that they have here preserved. Probably something special they do. I'm going to the floor below this first floor in the Norman Rockwell Museum. This is the outside parking view, I think. Let's see what artwork's down here. Okay, that's a weird graph. Ink on paper. No, that's not artwork, that's just door. Shine a light. Oh, 1956 to 2021. So that's is that when she died, or is that when she's like well known in? Is this like when she died, like when she was born, when she died, or is it just the period of time when she did this thing? Probably when she did this thing. Deb Kaufman. People do have interesting names. Oh, gum packets. I think box. Oh, that's cool. It's like a how to cut out and make this thing tutorial thing. An elevator probably up to the second floor or the ground floor, I guess. This video is probably gonna surpass my Edwin Fossil Museum video that I posted a while ago on my channel. Probably gonna surpass in terms of the length. It might not. Who knows, to be honest. like the art style. It's like children book kind of vibe. It's probably one of the smallest museums I've been in for now. Pointing the camera at the floor so I don't accidentally film people that don't want to be filmed. Did I? Yeah, got that side. That side. This is just the panorama view of the 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 floor, the flights of stairs I went down in the beginning part of this video.
Norman Rockwell was born in New York City in 1894. Though urban dwellers, his family spent many summers in the country. Our heaven, he said, was the months on the farm. It had a lot to do with what I painted later on. His father often read Dickens in the evenings, and Rockwell would draw pictures of the different characters. He said, after I got to know something about myself, I found that I didn't want to do anything else but draw. Rockwell quit high school to attend the Art Students League. There, his rigorous training as a fine artist included classes in anatomy and illustration technique. He employed models, costumes, and props.
There's a lot of things he had made.
Rockwell became art director for Boys Life, the Boy Scouts of America journal. Publishers hired him for books and magazines. For ambitious illustrators, the pinnacle of success was the cover of the Saturday Evening Post. Paintings of children caught in humorous situations earned Rockwell his first post cover on May 20th, 1916. He was 22 years old. That same year,